Tehillim, Psalms 151 through 160. Tehillah, Psalm 151. Hallelu Yah, A Psalm of Dawid, son of Yahshua. I was smaller than my brothers, and the youngest of my father's sons, so he made me shepherd of his flock and ruler over his little goats. My hands fashioned a reed pipe, and my fingers a lyre, and so I gave esteem to Yahuah. I said in my heart, the mountains cannot witness to him, nor can the hills proclaim. Lift up my words, you trees, and my compositions, you sheep. For who can announce, and who can declare, and who can recount my deeds? The Adon of all has seen, the Elohim of all has heard, and he has paid attention. He sent his Nevi to anoint me, Shemuel to raise me up. My brothers went out to meet him, handsome of figure, handsome in appearance, although they were tall of stature and handsome because of their hair. Yahuah Elohim did not choose them, but he sent and fetched me from behind the flock and anointed me with the oil, and he made me prince of his people and ruler over the sons of his covenant. Tehillah, Psalm 152, spoken by Dawid when he was contending with the lion and the wolf which took a sheep from his flock. O Elohim, come to my aid. Help me, save me, and deliver my being from the slayer. Shall I go down to Sheol by the mouth of the lion? Shall the wolf be the end of me? Was it not enough for those who lay in wait for my father's flock and tore a sheep of my father's flock? Must they also wish the destruction of my own being? Have pity, O Yahuah, and save your kind one from destruction, so that he may rehearse your esteem for all of his days, and may praise your great name, when you have delivered him from the hands of the destroying lion and of the ravenous wolf, and when you have delivered my captivity from the hands of the wild beasts. Quickly, Adonai, send from yourself a deliverer, and draw me out of the gaping pit which imprisons me in its depths. Tehillah, Psalm 153, spoken by Dawid, giving thanks to Elohim for deliverance from the lion and the wolf after he had slain them both. Praise Yahuah, all you nations, esteem him and barak his name. He has rescued the being of his chosen from the hands of death and delivered his kind one from destruction. He has delivered me from the nets of Sheol and my being from the pit that cannot be fathomed. Before my deliverance could go forth from him, I was very nearly torn into pieces by two wild beasts. But he sent his messenger and closed up for me the gaping mouths and rescued my life from destruction. My being shall esteem him and exalt him because of all his kindnesses which he has done to me and shall continue to do to me. Tehillah, Psalm 154, a prayer of Hizkiyahu when he was surrounded by his enemies. Give esteem to Elohim with a loud voice, and proclaim his esteem in the assembly of many. Exalt his praise among the multitude of the upright, and speak of his esteem with the righteous. Join your beings to the good and to the perfect, to esteem the Most High Elohim. Gather yourselves together to make known his strength, and do not be slow in showing forth his deliverance, his strength, and his esteem to all who are young. Wisdom has been given that the esteem of Yahuah may be known, and it has been made known to men to tell of his works, to make known to children his strength, and to cause those who lack understanding to understand his esteem, who are far from his entrances and distant from his gates. For the Elohim of Yaakov is exalted, and his esteem is upon all his works. He takes pleasure in a man who esteems the Most High, as in one who offers fine flour, and as in one who offers male goats and calves, and as in one who makes the altar fat with a multitude of burnt offerings, and as the smell of incense from the hands of the righteous. His voice shall be heard from your upright gates, an admonition from the voice of the upright. In their eating and their drinking, when they share together, they shall be satisfied in truth. Their mind dwells on the Torah of the Most High Elohim, and their words are to make known his strength. How far from the wicked are the words of him, and from all transgressors to know him. See, the eye of Yahuah shows favor to the good. He increases favor to those who esteem him, and he delivers their being from the time of evil. Baruch be Yahuah, who has delivered the oppressed from the hand of the wicked, who raises up a horn out of Yaakov and a judge of the nations out of Yisrael, that he may prolong his dwelling in Zion and may adorn our age in Jerusalem. Tehillim, Psalm 155, a prayer of thanksgiving when the people obtained permission from Koresh to return home. O Yahuah, I have cried to you, hear me. I have lifted up my hands to your Kodesh dwelling place. Incline your ear to me, grant me my request. Do not withhold my prayer from me. Build up my being, and do not destroy it, and do not lay it bare before the wicked. Those who reward wickedness turn you away from me, O Judge of truth. O Yahuah, do not judge me according to my sins, because no flesh is innocent before you. Make your Torah plain to me, O Yahuah, and teach me your right rulings. Many shall hear of your works, and the nations shall praise your esteem. Remember me, and do not forget me, and do not lead me into that which is too difficult for me. Cause the sins of my youth to pass from me, and remember my discipline against me no longer. Cleanse me, O Yahuah, from the evil leprosy, and do not let it come against me any longer. Dry up its roots from within me, and do not let its leaves sprout within me. You are great, O Yahuah. Therefore my request shall be fulfilled in you. To whom do I complain that he may give to me? What help can be found in the strength of men? From you, O Yahuah, is my confidence. I cried to Yahuah, and he heard me and healed the breaking of my heart. I slumbered and slept, I dreamed and was helped, and Yahuah sustained me. They grieved my heart. I returned thanks because Yahuah delivered me. Now I rejoice in their shame. I have waited on you, and I am not ashamed. May you be given honor forever, even forever and ever. Deliver Yisrael, your elect, and those of the house of Yaakov, your proven one. Tehillim, Psalm 156, a plea for deliverance. A worm does not thank you, nor does a maggot recount your kindness. Only the living thank you. All those whose feet stumble thank you, when you make your kindness known to them and cause them to understand your righteousness. For the being of all the living is in your hand, and you have given breath to all flesh. O Yahuah, do to us according to your goodness, according to the greatness of your compassion, and according to the greatness of your righteous deeds. Yahuah listens to the voice of all who love his name, and he does not permit his kindness to depart from them. Baruch be Yahuah, who does righteous deeds, who crowns his Kodeshim with kindness and favors. My being shouts to praise your name, to praise your compassion with joy, to announce your trustworthiness, for there is no limit to your praises. I belonged to death because of my sins, and my wickednesses had sold me to Sheol. But you saved me, O Yahuah, according to the greatness of your compassion and according to the greatness of your righteous deeds. I have indeed loved your name and have taken refuge in your shadow. My heart is strengthened when I remember your power, and I rely on your compassion. Forgive my sins, O Yahuah, and cleanse me of my wickedness. Grant me a spirit of faithfulness and knowledge. Let me not be ashamed in ruin. Do not allow the wicked one or an unclean spirit to overtake me, and do not allow affliction or evil inclination to possess my bones. For you, O Yahuah, are my praise, and I wait on you every day. My brothers rejoice with me, and the house of my father is awed by your favor. I shall always rejoice in you. Tehillim, Psalm 157, a song to Zion. I shall remember you, O Zion, for a barakah. I love you with all my strength, for your remembrance is to be barak forever. Your expectancy is great, O Zion. Peace and your awaited deliverance shall come. Generation after generation shall dwell in you, and generations of the righteous shall be your ornament. They who long for the day of your deliverance shall rejoice in the greatness of your esteem. They shall be nursed on the fullness of your esteem, and in your lovely streets they shall make tinkling sounds. You shall remember the righteous deeds of your Nevi'im, and shall esteem yourself in the deeds of your righteous ones. Cleanse violence from your midst. May lying and wickedness be cut off from you. Your sons shall rejoice within you, and your loved ones shall be joined to you. How much have they waited on your deliverance? How much have your perfect ones mourned for you? Your expectancy, O Zion, shall not perish, and your expectation shall not be forgotten. Is there a righteous man who has perished? Is there a man who has escaped his wickedness? Man is tried according to his way. Each is repaid according to his deeds. Your oppressors shall be cut off from around you, O Zion, and all who hate you shall be dispersed. Your praise is pleasing, O Zion. It rises up in all the world. I remember you many times for a barakah, and I barak you with all my heart. You shall attain to everlasting righteousness, and shall receive barakoth from the noble. Take the vision which speaks of you, and the dreams of the Nevi'im requested for you. Be exalted and increase, O Zion, and praise the Most High, your Redeemer. May my being rejoice in your esteem. Tehillim, Psalm 158, a song to the name of Yahuah. In the midst of the congregation they shall praise the name of Yahuah, for he has come to judge every action, to remove the wicked from the earth, so that the children of wickedness shall not be found. The Shemayim shall give their due, and there shall be no drought within their boundaries. The earth shall give its fruit in its time, and its produce shall not fail. The fruit tree shall give of the fruit of its vineyards, and the ground shall not deprive of its produce. The poor shall eat, and those who revere Elohim shall be filled. Tehillim, Psalm 159, a song to Yahudah. The Shemayim and earth shall give praise together. Let all the stars of the evening twilight give praise. Rejoice, Yehudah, rejoice, 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 and be glad with gladness. Celebrate your feasts and pay your vows, for there is no wickedness in your midst. Raise your hand and fortify your right hand. Behold, the enemy shall perish, and all the workers of wickedness shall be dispersed. But you, O Yahuah, are forever, and your esteem shall be forever and ever. Hallelujah. Tehillim, Psalm 160, a song to the Creator. Yahuah is great and Kodesh, the most Kodesh for generation after generation. Excellency goes before him, and abundance of many waters comes after him. Kindness and truth surround his face. Truth, right ruling, and righteousness are the pedestal of his throne. He divides light from the unknown, and he establishes the dawn by the knowledge of his heart. All his messengers sang when they saw it, for he showed them that which they had not known. He crowns the mountains with fruit, with good food for all the living. May the Adon of the earth be barak, along with his power, for he establishes the world by his wisdom. He stretched out the Shemaim by his understanding, and brought forth wind from his stores. He made lightnings for the rain, and he raised mist from the end of the earth.